Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing border runs here in the Kingdom of Thailand. And what does that mean? Well, we're talking about if folks come into Thailand and, for example, they have a 30-day exemption stamp and perhaps they've extended it, perhaps they haven't, but they feel the need to go over the border and be stamped out and try to stamp back in. Or if they have something like a multiple entry tourist visa or multiple entry non-immigrant visa, or they simply, even folks, for example, that could have an elite visa in Thailand and have a 1-year validity, they opt to go ahead and just step out of the country, step back in, and get a new visa issued for themselves. It requires what's called a border run. Now, we've made a video on this before where we distinguish between a border run and a visa run. And I make the distinction between a border run and a visa run as a border run is what people have to do who don't necessarily have a visa or already have a visa and they just need to leave and come back in. So they literally run to a land border, for example, and just stamp out and stamp back in. A visa run, what I would call a visa run, is traveling to, in this case, a Thai embassy outside, or consulate for that matter, a Thai embassy or consulate outside of the kingdom and obtaining a visa and then returning to Thailand with a new visa. So in another video, we'll discuss visa runs. That's an embassy run directly. This is basically talking about land borders. What's going on with respect to that? Well, at present, Thai authorities have made restrictions on certain nationalities with respect to visas on arrival and visa exemptions. I've noted in a prior video those nations, but we'll go back through and just list those out. So for visas on arrival, they'll be suspended for nationals from Bulgaria, Bhutan, China, Cyprus, Ethiopia, Fiji, Georgia, India, Kazakhstan, Malta, Mexico, Nauru, Papua New Guinea, Romania, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Taiwan, Uzbekistan, and Vanuatu. And meanwhile, visa exemptions, I should say, will be canceled for South Korea, Italy, and Hong Kong. So I think especially for those from South Korea, Italy, and Hong Kong who don't already have some kind of visa stamp, if you're looking to do a border run to go out and in to get back into status here in Thailand, you may want to think again and seriously consider something akin to a Thai visa extension here in country as opposed to doing a border run, or coming up with some other way of dealing with one's status, because if you're in an exemption stamp, you could have some real problems. Meanwhile, again, visa on arrival has been suspended, but that doesn't necessarily mean that being stamped in on a border run has come to an end. This is where my analysis gets frayed, I should say, because I think it's very difficult to predict what would happen along a land border in Thailand for those nationals trying to come back in who are on this list of folks whose visa on arrival privileges have been revoked versus, or suspended, I should say, and visa exemption status has been revoked. With the exemptions, I think it's pretty clear they're not going to be able to get back in. If any or all of those folks have visas, I think they can run out, and if their visa, for example, is a multi-entry, for example, a multi-entry tourist visa, for example, those folks should be able to get back in. That being stated, we're making another video specifically on multiple entry non-immigrant visas, and I urge those who are watching this video who have a multiple entry non-immigrant visa to stay tuned. We'll have that video out for you shortly. The issues in this video is simply out and in. Are you're going out and you're trying to come back in to maintain status. And I think if you're on a visa exemption stamp and you're from one of those nationalities, not going to be possible. If you have issued visas, it may be possible to get back in depending on your circumstances. But those of these nationalities that we have mentioned, it's probably a good idea to contact a legal professional regarding how best to maintain one's status and get in the country legally and stay here, probably through use of some sort of visa extension, although it's difficult to say exactly what that would entail, at least at the present time. That being stated, we'll keep you updated on this channel as things progress on these topics.